Several variations on a similar Town Hall 9 war strategy, all with the same crushing outcome. Welcome back, fellow Clashers, or if it's your first time here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, because today we are reviewing more Town Hall 9 3-star clan war strategies, all from the clan LP3 Chiron. So let's get right into the replays. We've got Sujesh from LP3 Chiron with the GoHo strategy, this one with 2 golems, 3 heals, and 1 jump spell. So he begins the attack. I like this start. 3 Hog Riders moving in from the left-hand side. If you're gonna go ahead and lure out the Clan Castle troops, why not get something else done? So the 3 Hog Riders instead of 1 or 2 not only activate the Clan Castle, but of course take down that Archer Tower as well. So to the bottom of the screen they go, luring out that Clan Castle. A Witch goes down and the Archer Queen. So it seems a little early to drop the Queen, but if you look at the layout of this base, Sujesh is predicting the path of that Queen along with the other units. Here comes the Golem going after that exposed mortar. So the group of units heading from the bottom of the screen, Sujesh definitely planning more work for the Queen as she moves up. Her eventual goal, the enclosure where the defending heroes are, and get ready for it, an epic jump spell right there, just barely catching the inner wall, and it doesn't quite look like it got there, but it did. And in a moment you will see the units move in, taking out the defending Barbarian King and going after the Queen as well. So absolute perfection with the jump spell, and there goes the Barbarian King over the wall after the defending Queen, who would have otherwise been bunkered, and a big problem. So the King taking out the Queen, both of the heroes are now down, and here come the Hog Riders, and not only have the heroes in the Clan Castle been taken out, but the units in the core are now tanking for the Hogs, who are moving in and just ravaging this village. So like we've seen before with GoHo strategy, it's not just enough to take down the Clan Castle and the heroes and think that that is going to let the Hogs have their way with the village. You need to try to use those units in the core as best as possible to act as tanks to help draw more fire from the Hogs, and that's exactly what Sujesh has done. 60-61% damage. The core completely cleaned out, lots of Hogs left, and even a heal spell remains. The Archer Queen well above 50% health as she helps clear the rest of the structures. There it is. The very last defensive structure is out of the way, so the Hogs just cleaning up now, going through the outer structures along with a couple other supporting wizards. And here it comes, the attack finally wrapping up. But not before Sujesh drops the Troll Heal spell on the defending Clan Castle, just sending a message: I had heals left over and 3-starred your base anyway. So Sujesh with the 2 Golem GoHo attack, and now we've got Earl Loki with the 3 Golem attack, and he's going to sacrifice Hog Riders for that extra space for the Golem, which will mean he will need to be more precise with the Hog Rider deployment, and we will see it in just a second. The Golem's moving in again from the bottom of the village, and at first glance it seems like a long way to the defending Archer Queen, but get ready for it, another very well thought out and perfectly placed jump spell right there on the cannon. That's going to allow access over both of those layers of walls and definitely activating the Archer Queen and the Clan Castle as well. Even the King is getting involved. So all of the key units that Earl Loki wanted out of the way are going to be right there. Poison spell down, heroes working on taking them out, and here come the Hog Riders, and this time a more surgical deployment as he's going after specific defenses, just dropping a few at a time, because again, these Hog Riders with fewer to work with are going to be more valuable. You can't afford to lose a large group to giant bombs. So here they come from the right hand side, just a few after the mortar, the Archer Towers, and the cannon. Well placed heal spell, anticipating those Hog Riders' paths. And again, watch the Expo on the right, distracted for a long time in the center before the Hog Riders finally got targeted by it, and that does make a big difference, keeping those Hogs up that much longer, giving them the opportunity to clear those defensive structures. Once again, the Queen still above half health, the last heal spell down, and the Hog Riders plenty of time, plenty of health left to get through the last defensive structures. Just another cannon and a Tesla left, and that's going to be it. Now we're again in cleanup mode as that last cannon on the left is gonna go down. There it is. So cleaning up Earl Loki, 77% damage. The Town Hall just about to fall. A lot of structures still around the outside, but he gave himself enough time to get there. And indeed, the units working their way around the outside, the Queen as well. And another beautiful 3-star attack for Earl Loki and LP3 Chiron. Now in this next attack replay, notice that the heroes are split, so it's going to require a different approach to get both of the heroes out of the way in this first phase. So the Golem Wizards going down on the right hand side, obviously going after the Barbarian King, hoping to activate that clan castle, and on the left hand side, a Giant and the Barbarian King and a jump spell, and that is going to get the King right in there, taking out the defending Archer Queen and activating the clan castle. Now the Barbarian King's life is going to be short, but he served his purpose, and now the clan castle troops will work their way over to the right hand side where the attacking Archer Queen and Wizards are waiting. Definitely going to work on taking out the clan castle along with a couple of defenses and the defending Barbarian King as well. So just about there, the Golem again still up, distracting the Expo now, and the Queen is going to target the dragon, the balloons, taking them down and signaling the all clear for the Hog Riders, who will move in from the top left side of this base. Here they come from the far left. A heal spell down already. You see that outer Expo is going to go down early. The Golem on the right hand side and the Queen are distracting the other Expo again successfully, and again key heal spells predicting the path of where those hogs are headed, staying out in front, keeping them healed up, and as you can see, they're working their way very quickly through this base. The Queen at full health this time, and notice Kurt's Awesome has saved a couple of Hog Riders and Wizards for the late game cleanup. As the mortar goes down, these hogs will work their way towards the bottom, and now Kurt is going to drop those last 2 Hog Riders in after that Wizard Tower, and that's going to work extra well because it helps to not have all of your hogs bunched in one tight group, just in case it does come down to a matter of time, as the Hog Riders will be needed as cleanup troops. As you can see here, a couple of groups working, the Queen again at full health, Wizards on the outside as well, and Kurt turns out to have plenty of time, wrapping up another beautiful 3-star attack for LP3 Chiron on their way to another big war win. But first, another replay, this one from Michael, and he's brought just about everything but the kitchen sink to this attack. Not only the GoHo, but he's got witches, balloons, minions, a couple of giants, and a goblin moving in to try to take out this base. Now this defensive setup, an anti-3-star, which is somewhat less effective at Town Hall 9 than say at Town Hall 10, especially against a well-planned and thought-out attack like this of Michael's, as the units moving in on the bottom, clearing out those surrounding structures. You can see again the goal is going to get access to that core enclosure where the heroes and the Expos are, and that is likely where we will see that jump spell drop. The King moving in, the witches, the Queen, the defending Barbarian King moving out to meet them, and there's the jump spell, and that is going to be critical as watch the big Golem on the far right hand side. It is going in and pursuing the Expo on the right. So the Clan Castle troops are going to go down, the Archer Queen, the Barbarian King down as well, but in this attack the right Expo is also going to fall during the first phase, and that makes a big difference in this attack. Michael dropping in the Hog Riders from the right hand side as well, and you can see the Expo, the remaining Expo, distracted on the skeletons from the witches, again helping keep those hogs up a little bit longer. Heal spell, healing those hogs through the giant bomb, through the skeleton traps as they close in. Great poison spell stopping the skeletons as the hogs pause on that Expo. So now all the big defenses out of the way, the core again completely cleared, and here comes the giant on the far left distracting the Archer Tower. So every little bit of distraction helps, even late in the attack like this. As the giant absorbs the damage from the Archer Tower, the Hog Riders take it down, and you've got the Goblin and the other units now. The Hog Riders splitting up into 3 groups, helping to clear other structures. The Goblin going to work on the gold storage, of course. Minions on the top right working on other structures, and again Michael with a Queen that's still alive and plenty of time to clear up the rest of the structures in this attack. There it goes, another sweet 3-star raid for LP3 Chiron as they continue clan war domination. Great GoHo attacks from these guys, always fun to watch, and I'm sure we will be seeing more from them in the future. Thank you guys so much for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Please, as always, don't forget to check out my other episodes. Like, comment, and subscribe for daily Clash of Clans content. Check me out on Vessel. You can see my videos 7 days early. Watch me live stream on Camcord, a free app for Android and iOS users. And I will see you guys again tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galadon, did you say go home? More like go home.